Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. I tell you what, this 69 Oldsmobile Cutlass S has a lot more to offer than what meets the eye right now. It's built as a ramrod. It has the ram air scoops under the fender. The motor is a high-performance build. There's a 4-speed sitting there. There's air conditioning. There's a 342 posi. Then body off the frame restored. This is documentation and notes that the owners kept. I couldn't read all this. There's just literally notes about oil changes and grease the chassis, check the brakes. I think it's a 4 or 5 owner car with very, very detailed information. Right here tells me they were meticulous. You just go drive it around the block, you'll know they were meticulous. I looked up our work order from our inspection. There was nothing on it because they couldn't find anything to do to it. This car is really dialed in. It's going to make someone an amazing driver, shifting those gears, and it's show quality. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can take your time looking at the pictures and read the information about the car. You'll also find a price tag with a monthly finance option on every car we have for sale. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, click on the bell icon so you can be the first to see the next one posted. For right now, that top's down. Let's go for a spin. So the car lived in Texas all the way up until 2017. It is rust-free underneath. And like I said, the body was off the frame. It was in the early 2000s. Looks like it was just done. They kept it that nice. But the floors themselves, the floors, the frame rails, the braces, the inner rockers, lower quarters, dry as a chalkboard. Smooth, clean metal, all painted black. Now the entire suspension was rebuilt on the car and it's all still clean. It has sway bars front and back, coilover shocks in back. All the steering's been redone. Brake system's all redone. Does have disc in front. The e-brake assembly's all hooked up. The fuel system was replaced. Got a nice sounding dual exhaust. You'll hear it towards the end. Flowmaster mufflers. Nice cam. It's got that nice sound to it. Perfect sound. You look up at the motor, it's spotless. The transmission was all just redone. The Muncie M20 close ratio 4-speed, all the linkage, all of that was just put in the car. It's all fresh. The drive shaft was rebuilt. Actually, it's a new drive shaft. And in back, it does have a 12-bolt 342 posi gear. It's a nice cruising gear. So under the car, it looks practically new. Now let's look at the body. Walking up on it, it's amazingly straight. Yeah, the gap, spot on the money. Absolutely straight. I mean, not a ripple. Even if you're fussy, even if you're a body man, you're going to agree with me. This is straight. The fender is mint. There's no bubbles, no issues, no body work. There is nothing wrong with this. This is better than new. Absolutely straight. The body lines are beautiful. No issues. Even here where they all crack, there's nothing. This is excellent. No bubbles on the trunk, no body work, no funny areas. Nothing going on at all to tell you about. Painted its original color. It's code 75, Aztec Gold or Aztec Brown, and the metal flake is laid out evenly everywhere. There's no discoloring, there's no blotchy cloudiness. This side of the body is just as nice. There's one little dimple right there, the little chip in the paint. Not a bubble. The gaps are spot on. This door, that fits precise. That's like Mercedes tolerances here on these body panels. And when the light hits it, it really sparkles and dances. I'm going to say the body and paint's at least a 9 out of 10. Fantastic. So it has the remote mirror. It's an 8 out of 10. The stainless is polished. The windshield looks new. All this trim looks new. This looks real good. Does have some black pinstripe painted on. That's correct. It's under the clear. You don't feel it. The little rubber grommets are here. There's a crack right in the corner of the grill. But all this is looking real nice. Bumper is real shiny. T3 original headlights, or reproduction original of the originals. All the trim, everything up here is beautiful. The wheel well trim looks like it's polished. The side moldings are polished like chrome. This mirror looks new. Door handles look new. It's a power top. It's black. It's in like new shape. Has a glass window. Obviously has the boot. Tires and wheels were just put on, so they're the SS1 wheels that I just love. They're 15-inch. BF Goodrich tires, nice and meaty. It's got a nice stance. Coming around the back here, the bumper's re-chromed. Has some nice stainless tips. These are very good original right here. This panel is mint. That's usually pitted, but that's in really nice shape. So I think that sums up the outside. We got a lot more to show you. We got a few surprises on the interior, and then you're going to like the motor too. You're going to really like this trunk compartment. Look at under the trunk lid. This is painted slick. This is as glossy as the outside. The latch is clean, new stickers, and a working factory trunk light. Now the jamb is just as slick. The weather strip is new. This car cover will come with it. Now you'll see in a minute that does have a stereo system. Here's a Rockford subwoofer. Here's an amplifier over here. But most importantly, this is a completely clean, rust-free trunk compartment. It's neatly spatter painted. We got a painted wheel with a BF Goodrich tire for a spare. So well liner's new. That's a nice trunk compartment. It's a really dialed in car. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And then there's a tub that I just took out. I peeked in there, all sorts of miscellaneous parts that will go with the car as well. Paint job's killer on this car. The door jambs are painted real nice and slick, no rust. The weather strips are replaced. Door panels are in mint condition. That's including the armrest, the window cranks and handles. The dash pad looks to be in mint condition. The whole instrument panel, the wood grain, the knobs, all that's real nice. The vents, the instruments. They put a tachometer right here. It's an air-conditioned car, so it has the vent. You got a power top switch. But look how nice all this is. Working light, new glove box liner. Comes with a couple of miscellaneous tools. Part of the stereo system, we got kick panel speakers. Do you see this switch right here? I told you there's a surprise. Got heated seats on both sides. This is a factory unit. That's where an 8-track player would be. So instead, they repurposed it and put in the gauges. Keep an eye on your oil and water. It's a 442 shift handle. And a good original console. It's a little worn. It's good original. The seats feel great. They're reupholstered. This is that pile of paperwork. That'll go with the car too. Does have an Alpine stereo. Looks like a pretty modern stereo. Tilt wheel also. The headrests are wrapped real nice. Back of the seat has a couple scratches. Oh, horn works. All the interior lights work. The rear upholstery, side panels, armrests, all that's mint. Carpets are excellent. It's got all the seat belts in really good shape. So really a very nice interior. That's funny. I've had a lot of Oldsmobiles, and I've done that so many times, honked the horn by flipping the seat forward. If it was nice and sunny and warm, I'd be out shifting gears in this thing right now. But someone's really going to enjoy this car. So it is the VIN number matching 350 motor that's in there, and it's rebuilt to ramrod specs. I think that's about 330 horsepower. The big air cleaner you see on top, that is the ram air. It goes under the bumpers. A little bit hotter cam, all the goodies in there. You see how nice and clean and proper. Nothing is cobbled up or hokey looking. It's got an MSD ignition system back there. Does have a set of headers. You got a cold air conditioning system. All the metal is clean. You know, this is all nice, straight, smooth, clean metal. You got the shroud, reproduction hoses and clamps. Your alternator looks new. Cadmium plated power brake booster. It's got power steering too. Squirters are hooked up. You got hood insulation. Just real nice motor compartment. Oh yeah, listen to that cam. This thing's got that perfect idle. Revs up nice and clean. Real good oil pressure, 60 pounds. Feels good. I love this car. Even that trunk just closed like new. Some people leave comments that you can tell when I'm enthusiastic about a car. I'm really enthusiastic about this one. Someone's going to be really happy. Whoever buys this, we're going to make a new friend out of them. So there you have it. 4-speed, air-conditioned, convertible. Very dialed in. Show quality car. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can talk to the salesman. They'll help with delivery to your door. They'll help you finance it at volocars.com. And remember, subscribe and click on the bell icon so you're notified when we post the next video. Thanks for watching. My sweater.